Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up, Panama-born jockey Dick Cardenas makes it win number 700 at Caymanas Park, where the Jamaica St Leger is set for this weekend. The Garrison Savannah's latest meet in Barbados. Jalon Samuel, the Gold Cup record-winning Barbadian, uncorks 2 fine wins at New York's Belmont racetrack. The usual update from Canada, plus a riveting finish between top jockeys Frankie Dettori and William Buick in the Irish Derby. First to Jamaica.
7 starters in Saturday's Supreme Ventures Limited 20th Anniversary Trophy Race. The 3-horse Universal Boss scratched. Fitzgerald Richards stablemates dominated the betting. Number 1 Patriarch at 1-9 the favourite, and God of Love the 6-horse the 9-5 second choice. Ace commentator Bran Rickman picks them up out of the starting gates with a favourite on the jockey Dick Cardenas already in front.
As expected, Patriarch goes for that lead. Deep Blue Sea rushing down on the outside of God of Love. Harry Strain not too far off them, running in fourth. A length and a half in behind them, Roy Rogers, as they lead the half mile and swing that turn for home. They're at the 7/16th. In behind Roy Rogers, a gap of 6 lengths opens up to Sebastian, and Desi the Genius trails. Patriarch continues to run the lead as they arrive at the 5/16th. The Deep Blue Sea on the outside, Harry Strain cutting the corner. God of Love now shaken up vigorously as they come into the lane. Can they catch this Patriarch? They leave the quarter pole behind. God of Love in the yellow cap over against the rail. Harry Strain in between horses and Deep Blue Sea running out 3 wide, but Patriarch continues to be fleet of foot with a furlong to run. The stick change quickly in the left hand. Here is God of Love now coming with a charge down against the rail. Patriarch driven to the max. God of Love now beginning to reel Patriarch in. Patriarch battling hard. Patriarch possibly just over God of Love, then Harry Strain.
What a finish this. Champion jockey Dane Nelson, who had ridden both these horses to victories the last time they raced, challenging very strongly on the inside, but the 36-year-old Dick Cardenas is resilient for his 700th Caymanas Park win with a hand ride, getting the 6-year-old home in a fitting milestone achievement aboard a horse he's always loved.
Oh, I feel very happy, because it was one horse I really love it. Patriarch was a 2-year-old and really was my favorite horse, and now still one of my favorite horse. And was a big race. I'm very happy the performance I've been in Jamaica. I win a lot of races already. I expect to reach a 1,000 as soon as I can.
Patriarch comes off a 7-9 day break to complete back-to-back wins here, scoring by a short head over God of Love. A 1-2 finish for owner Vincent Main and trainer Fitzgerald Richards. 1 minute 6 1/5 of a second the winning time for the 5.5 furlong sprint. Meanwhile, the post position draw for Saturday's BetMaker St Leger, second leg of the Triple Crown Series, shows the 2,000 Guinness winner Miniature Man in 3 and the Phyllis Guinness champion She's a Wonder in the 7 box for the 10 furlong run. The 2,000 Guinness runner-up finishers, Nuclear Noon and last year's 2-year-old champion, Further and Beyond, both from the champion and leading stables of Anton and Eunice in post positions 12 and 8 for the event, carrying a purse of 4.5 million Jamaican dollars. Now, coming off his win in the early June 8 furlong Guinness, Miniature Man has continued to impress at exercise, and trainer Jason DaCosta is sure his gelding will enjoy the extended journey.
I don't think he'll have a problem with the distance. I think 10 furlongs will be right up his alley. So, I expect him to get the distance fairly comfortable.
Meanwhile, She's a Wonder, fabulous in her 7 1/4 length Phyllis Guinness win, notwithstanding in a much slower time than Miniature Man's victory in the Colts race, is ready, and part owner Henry Pratt is pleased with the Phyllis post position draw of 7.
We're happy with that draw. We're hoping for something in the middle of the field, so 7 is right about there. Not too close to the rail, so she gets pinned in by the horses, and not too far out, so she has a lot more ground to cover.
To the Garrison Savannah now, where Barbadian racing fans are embracing the return of the sport after the lengthy COVID-19 break. The second meet of the 2021 season headlined by the St Anne's Garrison Handicap.
And here's how that one went. Rashawn Aline in the combox with a 2-1 bet. Zagan setting the pace.
Zagan, who's at the head of affairs, joined by Sir Jimmy. Voldemort is third. Gandalf on the inside is fourth. Then there's Trini Aviator, Island Cotton, Joshua stealing just past Stolen. The field is covered by 7 lengths as they race with a quarter mile left to go. And it's been Zagan every step of the way. The opening quarter, 24 and 4. Sir Jimmy's right there. Gandalf just needs some room. Voldemort out wide as they swing to the judge. With Zagan still up top. It's Zagan who swings them into the lane in the St. Anne's Garrison. Gandalf is now tipped out. He's second. and here's Trini Aviator stolen coming from far back. But Zagan was a front-running sensation today. He never gave them a chance. Zagan won.
Second week in a row, champion jockey Rashid Hughes lands the feature. Last week it was Rising Star in the welcome back handicap. Now Zagan goes well for him in a win by a length and 3/4 over the favourite Gandalf in the St Anne's Garrison. 105.40 the winning time for the 5.5 furlong sprint for trainer Richard Dean and owners Daniel and Martin Reisman.
And here's another story that will excite Barbadian racing fans. Their homeboy Jalon Samuel in fine form at Belmont, scoring 2 wins in 3 race days at that famous New York racetrack.
Samuel, who has a record 5 Sandy Lane Barbados Gold Cup wins, comes up here on the outside in the yellow silks aboard the 19-1 bet Firing Carol to top former Kentucky Derby winning jockey Joel Rosario aboard the favourite Munlove in Thursday's US $90,000 maiden special weight second race on the card. The 3-year-old filly Firing Carol wins with Samuel for Barbadian trainer Ricardo Legal. 2 days later at Belmont, an even more satisfying win for the 27-year-old Samuel aboard the front-running Hurricane Andrew in Saturday's maiden claiming second race on turf. He's in control here, in front in the green cap, but the USA's top jockey and multiple Eclipse Award winner Irad Ortiz in the yellow silks is ready to pounce on the outside with the odds-on favourite Ghostman.
And now they're in the stretch. It is Hurricane Andrew and Ghostman, and the two of them are heads apart for the lead, with Little Red Button in third. Ghostman right alongside of Hurricane Andrew. Hurricane Andrew continues to battle on the inside. Ghostman and Hurricane Andrew, and the two of them will come to the finish together, and it's a photo finish. May have been Hurricane Andrew.
Hurricane Andrew under Samuel's fine ride defeats Ortiz aboard the 2-5 favourite, scoring by a head for trainer Eddie Prasad, going 143.71 for the maiden claiming 8.5 furlong turf trip at Belmont. Samuel goes months without a win in New York and now 2 wins in 3 race days. Very pleasing this for Samuel, who last year March won a record 5th Sandy Lane Gold Cup aboard Night Prowler, surpassing Patrick Husbands, Jono Jones and the late Venice Richards, who were all 4-time Gold Cup winners.
So it's Hurricane Andrew in New York with Jalon, and another hurricane to report on in Saturday's Irish Derby, a riveting battle between top jockeys Frankie Dettori and William Buick.
Inside the last 2 furlongs here of the Dubai duty-free Irish Derby worth £1 million, Dettori and Lone Eagle full up running out front and looking like the winner. But hold your horses, pardon the pun. Buick is closing fast with Epsom Derby third placer Hurricane Lane.
Comes across Mojo Star, but all irrelevant because Lone Eagle has swept clear. Hurricane Lane is trying to close the gap, but Lone Eagle is clear in the Dubai duty-free Irish Derby. Hurricane Lane is closing with strides, but Lone Eagle is hanging on. Now Hurricane Lane is coming. Lone Eagle and Hurricane Lane to the line. Hurricane Lane's just on time.
Buick gets Hurricane Lane home by a neck in the Irish Derby in 2:33.85 for 12 furlongs in a thriller for trainer Charlie Appleby, adding to Godolphin's already massive list of big race triumphs as owners. Only a few weeks earlier, you may remember Godolphin winning the Belmont Stakes and the Epsom Derby on the same day.
Before we go, an update on the usual proliferation of Caribbean success in Canada. More than 30 victories, would you believe it, for Barbadian and Jamaican jockeys in the land of the Maple Leaf since our last show, including the rising Barbadian jockey Kevin Nichols with 6 wins at Woodbine, including a Friday double for Barbadian trainer Ricky Griffith.
Assiniboia Downs in Winnipeg, the latest of these Caribbean wins. Here's the Canada Day Stakes Wednesday evening with Trinidadian jockey Stanley Chady Jr. in the yellow silks aboard the 1-2 favourite Miss Imperial, in full control of the $35,000 event for the score by a length and 3/4, chased by the fast closing Dapper with another TNT jock Richard Mangley aboard. Chady Jr. number 2 at Assiniboia Downs currently, but a Colony leading 4th stakes win this season for the 31-year-old Trini. Miss Imperial completes back-to-back added money wins for trainer Murray Duncan.
We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.